Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to Centurion's Review, the punk rock band of Wargame review institutions. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of games that I bought in two separate lots. I'll be doing first look videos of them soon, and some of them I'll do playthroughs on, and some of them I'll review. But anyhow, just wanted to show you guys kind of a brief glimpse into what's coming in the future. This is Ironclads from Excalibur Games. I've actually owned this in the past. I've never had a chance to try it. It's a tactical game of naval combat in the American Civil War. Hopefully I'll get a chance to try this copy. I had another unpunched copy of it, but I don't know why I just didn't get a chance to try it. Alright, next game here is a postcard game. This is Hacienda. I got it with some Neil Zimmerer games that I got from Against the Odds magazine. So actually, not Men but Devils, the Battle of Cameroon actually is the name, my mistake, 30th of April 1863, and they included die-cut counters, which was nice. So I'm hoping to do a playthrough of these. I don't do formal reviews generally of postcard games, but I might do a playthrough. This one I think I've already done a first look on Agincourt. It came in this lot. I'm doing a review of it on my website this week. That should be ready by Saturday. Here's an interesting one. I got this from my friend Len. This is Deep Space Navigator. This is some kind of crazy outer space game with a plastic template and stuff. I'll do a first look on this soon. Looks interesting. You guys might remember this. Aliens, this time it's war. I got this from Len also. I played this when I was in my early 20s, or maybe it was in high school. It was at my friend Ted's house years back. If I recall correctly, there's around 3 different scenarios, and all 3 scenarios, they all simulate things that happened in the movie Aliens, but they all have kind of different rules and stuff because they're completely different scenarios. But I remember I liked it, so I'd like to try it again. Just for memory's sake. I think it was fun. Can I zoom out anymore on this? I guess not. This is a big box, the Warlord game. If I were king, you can be as you take over thieves and accumulate wealth. Doesn't even make sense, but it's an old game. Who made this? From 1976, Robert Williams made it. I don't even know who the manufacturer of this is. When I do a first look on it, hopefully I can gather up some more information on it and let you guys know something about the game. Here's another old game. This is the Beast Lord, a game of wizardry and warfare. This is from Yaquinto, so it's probably good. I usually like Yaquinto games. There's only been one Yaquinto game I've played that I thought was below average, but yeah, I like this company. It's a shame they're no longer in business. I heard that the owner had gotten a job that was very lucrative, and that's why he quit publishing. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. Alright, let's see what else we got here. This is TSR, I believe, Fight in the Skies. World War I aerial combat. I think I owned this once before and I never got a chance to try it, but hopefully I'll get a chance to try this one. Looks kind of cool. This was a freebie. The guy who sold me a bunch of games, he threw this in for free. It's Passing Through the Neverworld. This is apparently an ancient Egyptian funerary game. Actually, it looks like the name of the game is Senate. So the rules for this, I think, are a projection of what they think of how the game was played. I don't think they're 100% sure if that's how it was played, but I hope to try this soon, because I've actually heard of this game, and I'm just kind of curious about it. Naval War. This is my second copy. I got another copy at Little Wars, I think it was Little Wars last year, so I don't actually need a second copy, so I'll probably just sell this. As far as I know, this is the first non-family game that I ever played. I was really little, and when my dad brought this home, he helped the guys play test this game, because at least one of the authors was from the Chicagoland area, so I remember I think I was like 4 or 5 years old, but the game was simple enough that I was able to play along. I don't know how well I did, but I was able to understand it enough, so it's got to be pretty simple rules. Alright, Aces High includes Blue Max expansion kit and new full color map. War in the Air 1914 through 1918. Not sure who the manufacturer was. Interesting. I guess back then not everyone put the name of their company on the game, but we'll do a first look at it and hopefully we'll learn a little bit more about it. B.H. Littleheart, History of the Second World War, a game based on the incisive account by the foremost military analyst of our time, simulating the entire war. It's from Task Force Games. They've had I don't know if you're familiar with Task Force Games. They're no longer in existence, but they did have quite a few games that I liked. They had a few that I didn't like, but most of their games were all right. But we'll look into this further in the future and see what it's about. I've owned this so many times, I just keep getting copies of it in big lots that I buy, but it's the Avalon Hill flight leader game of air-to-air jet combat tactics in 1950 through the present. So we'll do a first look on that too. Alright, what else do we have here? Beat 2 Quarters. I don't know if this is the original box that it came with the black and white here. I think I got another copy of this laying around the house somewhere. The other copy I have is in a Ziploc bag. I think it's just the rules and the components. I don't know if this was ever actually sold in the Ziploc bag, but yeah, we'll do a first look on this, see what it's all about. Looks like it's punched and it's got some little wheels for you. Alright, another Avalon Hill one. My friend was just talking about this game. I think he was saying he was going to play his copy at home just for fun. Avalon Hill, The Guns of August. World War I game. This copy feels like it's punched. I can feel the parts moving around inside. Let's see what else we got. French Foreign Legion. This is punched. I looked through it. It's complete. People are paying high prices for this on the internet. I'm not sure why. I'll try it and see how good it is. Maybe it's a real good game or something, but I'm just shocked at the prices people are paying. Because the Quinto games, I'm usually able to pick them up for cheap. I got this for a price I could afford, but the prices they're charging online generally are just insane for this game. Alright. According to my friend Len, I have played this game in the past. He has a copy of it. It's Swashbuckler, a game of swordplay and daring do. I believe it's something like Melee. He said I didn't like the rules because you had to record your turns, 3 turns in advance or something, but I'll read the rule. I never read the rules for it. I was just playing along, so I'll read the rules for it and see if it's worth trying again. One thing I know about the game, though, is that it has some actions you can do that are non-lethal, like you can throw someone across a bar and stuff like that. So that sounds kind of interesting, because if you're like doing a role-playing game and you just had a bar fight, you have options available to you, because you don't always want to kill the opponent in a role-playing game. Sometimes you just want to beat the hell out of them, so this would give you a way to do so. Alright, 2 other things here. I got this game. Let me see. Hold it up here. This is, what is this game? The Siege of Rhodes 1522. I got this with Mud, Blood, and Steel. I just did a review of that game. That game wasn't the right game for me, but it included this interesting postcard game, so I hope to try this soon, because I really like postcard games. I don't know, just for some reason they're just a lot of fun, even though they're so simple. Alright, this here actually isn't mine. My friend is letting me borrow it. It's Ancient Warfare, and I believe the reason he's letting me borrow it is because he thought I'd like this article, Fake News from Africa. Apparently, there's some goofball historian who's going around saying that Zama never existed, and from what my friend was saying is that this article debunks this conspiracy theorist, so Anyhow, just wanted to show you guys these games and stuff I got. Like I said, I'll do a first look on all of them. I don't know how many I'll do a playthrough of or how many I'll review, but just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that's coming up in the future. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click like on it. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. And as always, have a good evening.